officially done for the season. Officially done for the season.
Unreal, guys. Caitlin Clark just dropped a bombshell. She's not coming back this season. Yeah, you heard that right.
Oh, it's official. The most heartbreaking news for Indiana Fever fans that could come of the season, but Caitlin Clark will not be returning to the 2025 WNBA.
And get this, there were no signs, no build-up, nothing. Just a blunt, straight-to-the-point announcement that hit fans like a ton of bricks. The Fever now have to finish the season without their best scorer and their main playmaker. All the polished press talk, out the window. This is the raw reality. So here's the big question. What hurts more? Getting the hard truth right away, or those endless mixed signals that just drag on? Clark isn't a rookie anymore. She's in her second year as a pro, and this time she spoke directly. No leaks, no sources say. It was Caitlin herself, on record, saying she's done for the season, thanking the fans, and talking about how hard she's been grinding. That matters, and you can feel it. Fans are furious. Social media is blowing up. Group chats are on fire. Some blame the front office for waiting too long. Others are frustrated with the coaches for those vague, "we'll evaluate on this trip" updates. Add in the injuries, the packed schedule, the patchwork lineups held together with duct tape and hope. And here's the truth. Players always want to play, teams always want them healthy, but time doesn't care about feelings.
Of posting it herself, because there were many people asking to hear from Caitlin Clark, to hear how she felt about the entire situation, because a lot of people felt like it was the front office that was kind of making all of these decisions. But she did end up taking to Twitter and posting this. She also posted on Instagram, so if anybody is on Instagram, you can check yourself. But she put, "I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all of this uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way the fans continue to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now is the time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs."
We all saw the practice clips, the shooting drills, and thought, she's almost back. But game contact? That's a whole different story. Light workouts don't prepare you for real collisions. You can look sharp in drills, but then, bam, contact happens. The body reacts, the medical team steps in, and suddenly it's a firm, not yet. That's how tricky injuries are. One day you feel 80% ready, the next day you drop back to 40%. And just like that, time wins. Fans wanted simple answers, yes or no, in or out. But instead they got, "we'll see," and long-term health comes first. Sure, those phrases buy time, but they also kill trust. When soon keeps turning into later, people lose patience. That's why Clark had to step in herself and give fans a clear answer. And honestly, that's what everyone needed from day one.
The WNBA ratings' worst nightmare just came true because it was just announced that Caitlin Clark will be out for the rest of the season. She's only played 13 games this season, and her most recent injury, which happened back in July, was a groin injury. The craziest part about all of this has been the reporting around her injury. The team has never given her a timetable for return, and literally up until today, the team had been reporting that she was still trying to get back on the court this season. The Fever only have 3 regular season games left in the season before playoffs. Some fans are even speculating that they've just been stringing fans along the whole time because they know that ratings and attendance would drop once they announce that she's out, which is also so ironic that they announced it the day that football season starts. Anyway, this is not only a huge blow for the Fever, but also for the entire WNBA. Caitlin was out with an injury back in June. Viewership dropped over 50% across the league. That's the kind of effect that she has on things. And it seems like from her post and how they announced it, Caitlyn was the one that was trying so hard to get back on the court. She has traveled to every single away game. She's always meeting with fans, taking photos, signing autographs, doing all of the things because she knows how many people come out specifically to see her. But I'm really interested to see what viewership and attendance looks like now that it's official that she's done. The hope is gone. Sending my best to Caitlyn. I have no doubts that she will be back stronger than ever, hopefully next season.
So now, what does this mean for the Fever on the court? Simple. It's back to grinding with whoever's available. And make no mistake, that means Aaliyah Boston has to carry a heavy load inside. Boston changes the whole game when she gets deep touches, but she's got to go strong, through the chest, finish through contact, and force double teams. Because when she does, it opens up space for Kelsey Mitchell and the shooters. Now Mitchell, she never knows what whistle she's getting. Some nights she's living at the free throw line. Other nights she's getting hammered at the rim with nothing called. That's just the W. The key for her? Mix speeds, keep the dribble alive, and make defenders commit before going up. Then there's Odyssey Sims. She brought a heartbeat to this team. Not perfect basketball, but winning basketball. Tough shots, late clock decisions, and momentum. Plays. That "we need a bucket now" energy. Lexi Hull, straight up warrior. 2 black eyes, still diving for every rebound. She may not always score big, but one extra board can flip a game. And Sophie Cunningham, when she's healthy, the Fever feel different. She talks, she brings energy, she stretches the floor. It's not magic, it's balance. Natasha Howard, the vet, brings stability with smart touches and tough defense. The team needs to use her early, not forget until the third quarter. Michaela Thompson? Tough situation with stop-and-go minutes. But even short, clean shifts, solid screens, strong, rolls and rebounds can matter. Not everyone has to score 20. Now the outside noise. Some say the league didn't protect Clark. Others say fans are overreacting. The truth? The hits piled up. Maybe not all dirty, but enough reckless ones to raise eyebrows. The league is faster, stronger, more physical than ever. Some contact looks light on camera, but slow motion shows, ouch, that's a week off right there. If the league wants stars on the floor, it needs consistent rules about head contact and landing space. Not special treatment, just safety, and Clark shutting it down. That's not quitting, it's math. Long-term health is worth more than a few regular season games or a shaky playoff run. She's 23. The Fever need 5 healthy years of her, not 5 extra quarters at 70%. The focus now is making sure this doesn't happen again. Smart training, careful minutes, and patience. And for the front office, it's time to step up. Section 5. The Fever need to communicate better. Build deeper. You can't stop injuries, but you can make sure your bench players are ready to go. You need defenders who can switch without fouling every trip, shooters who catch and fire, a backup guard who values every single possession. It's not flashy, but it wins. Pushing for the playoffs without Caitlyn Clark isn't some fairy tale, but it's not a funeral either. This team has already shown they can grind out wins, forcing turnovers, attacking the paint, flipping games with effort. That style doesn't need logo threes. It needs focus and ball security. Keep turnovers under 12, win the rebound battle, and they'll be in every game down the stretch. From there, it's about who makes the last shot and who gets the last stop. Fans have every right to be frustrated, and that's fair. But this story isn't over.